This is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
According to the World Bank, global remittances are projected to decline by about 20% in 2020 due to the economic crisis induced by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Tunisian workers abroad, as well as the sub-Saharan migrant community in the northern African country, have been largely affected by the crisis. CGTN's Adnan Shawashi reports.
There are more than 1 million Tunisian migrants in Europe, the Gulf region, and North America. Their annual remittances amount to around $2 billion. However, the COVID-19 crisis, which hit the world, has caused the sharpest decline of remittances in recent years.
According to the Central Bank of Tunisia, remittances increased by 11% from January to 10th March. However, remittances have dropped by 8% until April 30th. There was a sharp decline in remittances in this period due to the pandemic. If this trend continues, the decrease could hit 20% and have a negative repercussion on the developing world economies.
According to the Migration Department at the Ministry of Social Affairs, there are tens of thousands of sub-Saharan workers in Tunisia. The majority assert that they have been unable to transfer remittances to their families.
I'm a young migrant worker just like many others who came to Tunisia to earn a living and to send remittances to my family. Nowadays, this has become very complicated because life is too hard.
Migrant workers also describe the coronavirus pandemic as the worst crisis which has affected migrant communities, as well as the flow of remittances.
Here in Tunisia, the coronavirus crisis has caused inflation. One is just focused on putting food on the table. It's impossible to send money back home.
Economists say Tunisian and other African migrant workers send on average $200 or $300 home every 1 or 2 months. This sum can make up to 60% of the household's total income. Tunisia has eased some lockdown restrictions as part of the implementation of phase 1 of the targeted health deconfinement. Analysts assert that Tunisian migrants abroad, as well as migrant communities in the country, will be able to send money home after resuming work. Adnan Shawashi, CGTN, Tunis.